Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here in New York City. We're actually at a press lunch for Collette, and the woman next to me is no stranger. We've interviewed many times, Jacqueline Liebel-Cote, who is the president and CEO of Collette. And there's a lot going on with this company right now. This is kind of almost like a relaunch of the company in a way, the way we were talking about it. Not that it's for a company that's now 108 years old, I think?
2026, 108 years, yes.
108, oh my God. So it's not exactly a new company, but it is now a whole new guided touring company. We're going to talk about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Jackie, first of all, great to see you live, unlike sometimes we do Zooms. Right?
I know, we're always doing virtual, so it's great to be in person, and it's always wonderful to be in New York City.
And it's a little blustery day here, but it's a good fall day. And we wanted to talk, first of all, you kind of reintroduced the Collette brand. You've got a new logo and a new tagline, right?
Yes, by travelers, for travelers. It's really goes behind our philosophy of how we curate and design the tours and itineraries that we have all over the world that travelers are enjoying. We have people who live in destination who are, not purchasing through a DMC or a third party to really understand what our travelers are telling us, but when things happen in the world, we can act and we have relationships with the suppliers, but to really manage the brand experience and the traveler experience.
Yeah, so you're doing that. I think it was interesting. You don't use DMCs, and that you do source all your own. Now, the other thing is you have a new video launch and actually a new song, I think, right?
We do, yes, and I shouldn't say we use no DMCs in certain places like Egypt and others, but they don't design all of our tour products. I will say that, just to put that out there, but in most cases we do not. We do have a new song. Yeah, we worked with the Alternate Routes. They produced the last song that we had, Show You the World, and so now they've created this new one for us, and so they've been a great partner. They went to Fairfield. My dad went to Fairfield. There was a connection there. My dad loves Bruce Springsteen and rock and roll.
Me too.
Yeah. So, you can't go wrong there. And so the idea of having them write the song that goes with our brand was just, they've always been really great about it and take the time. And so it's fun.
So now you have all that stuff. And now, to top it off, you're trying to really reintroduce what you're calling a premium travel experience now with Collette, right? What does a premium travel experience mean for Collette?
Yeah, there's so many elements that go into the premium travel experience. So it's not just, if we don't do what, the on-tour experience and ace the itineraries and create really good curated product, we're not going to exist. Right. That's a must in order. But it's really the pre-journey, the on-tour journey, and the post-tour journey that matter. And so having the transportation package.
Well, I saw you now will pick people up at their home, right?
Yeah, and we've been doing that for years. But now it's, part of the transportation package when you purchase air through Collette is having that service that can go up with a supplement fee up to 100 miles to the airport from your home. And so we know that that's a pain point for people when, they don't want to bother other people to drop them off at the airport, especially if it's far away. So that's not just to the airport, it's also when you come home and once you arrive in destination. So if you're in Rome, if you're in Paris, wherever it might be that you're landing, you're going to get to that airport, you're going to go through customs, get your luggage, if you're traveling international, going through customs, and then you're going to get taken to the hotel through a transportation company, not trying to figure it out on your own.
That's a great service, and I know a lot will be a great thing for a lot of the travelers out there, and a lot of the travel agent advisors who are selling it too. So, and then the other thing you're doing, you introduced, you have 20 new tours, I believe, for 2026, right?
We do. We continue to expand a lot in small group explorations, but not only in small group explorations. People are looking for different experiences, and so we're delivering in classic as well, but we have a new small tour to Japan. We have our Northern Lights of Norway coming up. So we have a lot of great tours, that it's fun to design new and people want new.
And that's what you specialize in designing these wonderful trips. And then, of course, these are, as you said, small group. What's a small group? How many?
So it depends on the destination or the region of the world you could be traveling to. In many cases in the Europes of the world, it could be max of 24, but it's an average of about 18. And in Asia, it could be a max of 18 or 19. So it just depends. So the average, again, being a little bit less than that.
Now, is there anything else you want to tell our 125,000 travel advisors out there about Collette today? Because I sat there and I said, boy, I want to go on that trip. I want to go on that trip. And I like the whole thing you're doing, really establishing yourself in the premium space. That's great.
Yeah, and I think, we're really trying to separate ourselves because people can generalize what guided touring is. And I think really taking a step back, we are very loyal to our travel partners. We are doing things differently. We are 100% in guided travel. Intentionally, we don't want to, and strategically, we don't own hotels. We don't own river cruise ships. That's intentional. Let those that do it great continue to do it great. And we just want to continue to evolve the guided touring space to be great. And we create really wonderful product and really great experiences for our travelers and our tour advisors that take our trips. And I think the other big thing to not forget, which sometimes our memories can be short-term, right, is the waiver, the travel protection that we have to cancel up to any reason up until the day prior to departure. That's another piece of the premium. Like, what are the things that we can hang our hat on that we know we do uniquely, that we do differently than other companies out there, even beyond the guided travel space? We didn't give vouchers during the pandemic. We gave a refund in the form of how we received it. So whether it was check, credit card, whatever, we do that. And that's all part of the premium. So it's not just transportation, but it is the things that we're doing to also make sure that the travelers shine the advisors shine to their travelers. And
that certainly helps with travel advisors, and then a good reason to book with Collette. Jackie, great to see you here live.
Yes, I know.
It's nice to do it live once in a while. We got to do one of your tours together and enjoy one of these tours, and we can do it from all the locations around the world. And you go everywhere. I mean, I've always astounded. I said when I picked the destinations that Collette goes, I just really check everything in the world, right?
All over the world. Yep, over 170 tour itineraries and programs. All 7 continents. So we're not a small little motor coach company that we once were. We've really evolved, and so let's do that.
So there you go, Collette. By travelers for travelers is the new logo. New video tag. New logo. The logo is a tagline. Okay, and it really is. It's a sort of a rebirth of Collette. It's a 108-year-old company, but it's really new now. It's young at heart, as they say. And great to see you, Jackie. Again, thank you for taking the time. I know we had a long Italian lunch here, so
we're full. Very good full, though.
Absolutely. So great to see you. I'm James Shillinglaw here, and this is Insider Travel Report.